Previously on the adventures of the Casteel Region.
And you look over and you see a little rat boy, a lowland rat-a-tat.
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
I'm Ignatius. What are we doing?
We were gonna have them take the trials.
Hey,
You finally...
Isaac! You see the disappointment? Reminds me of you, but smaller.
Actually, yeah, I have. They had like 2 Pokemon with them, a Skitty and an Eevee. They look like
Skitties and Eevees.
Would you all please step into the temple for me?
Was my son in there?
Yes. Suddenly, you realize you're looking at what is clearly a Castilian Sableye, except this one is far larger than the Sableye you encountered inside the Crystal Cave. With a loud roar, the Sableye readies itself for battle. This gets up close and just sucks its no.
oh my god!
From above, 3 Unown break from their formation and begin to stand towards you. To Sadie, the Unown X has presented itself. To Cornelius, the Unown H has appeared. And lastly to you, Bippy, the Unown Q. You step out of the temple to see Morgan and Ignatius waiting for you. Seeing the Unown above your shoulders, they smile back at you, and Morgan steps forward, clasping her hands together. Oh, I'm so glad to see I was right about you 3. The Unown can be quite fickle creatures, but they know good souls when they see them. She says this while pulling out her own Unown companion. The Unown F jumps to life in her hands and flies above her shoulder. The strange Pokemon nuzzles affectionately against Morgan's cheek. Ignatius lifts his blanket, and out from underneath it flies the Unown R. It hovers in the air for a moment before getting cold and snuggling back into the blanket, its eye just peeking out. Once bound to you, an Unown is a friend for life. They will protect you in your most dire of times and help you reach heights you've never thought possible. But if you abuse their power, well, there are consequences that even I should not speak into the world. As she says this, Ignatius and his Unown visibly shiver, and he pulls his blanket up around him. But it's best not to dwell on that. The Unown have judged you 3 worthy, and that means they believe you will use their power responsibly. As such, it might be good for you to know what they can do, eh? Meet me over in Cobalt Town, and I'll show you the powers of the Unown. With that, Morgan deftly snatches the Unown F out of the air, transforming it back into a scythe and cutting a rift into space to Cobalt Town.
Whoa.
She disappears through the portal, which shuts behind her before you can follow after.
That was sudden. Today's been a long day. I need to go get some rest while it's still dark out. But, congratulations on passing the trial or whatever. You'll need to rest up if you're going to beat the next one.
Ooh.
With that, Ignatius shuffles away on his Rhyhorn. Sadie, your Abra, pops out of its Pokeball and jumps around your neck, really affectionately. And as it's, pulling back on you, just trying to give you a big hug, you can feel, it's, choking you a little bit. And Cornelius, you see this, and you turn and you...
I dab that Abra the fuck off of her. I'm like, unhand her, you demon! Dab!
And you just, slam your arms into which, sends Sadie to the floor.
Oh, wait.
And you, stab in, trying to, swipe at Abra's neck. Unfortunately, it teleports away before you can reach the Abra, and you just slam your arm into Sadie's neck.
Oh, sorry, Sasha.
I totally forgot about the whole name thing.
Sadie, is stumbling over now from this. And you see the Abra is teleported into the distance, and you go, oh no. And you pull out your Pokeball, and you bring Coughing in your hands, and you just reel back and you just throw Coughing at the Abra, who, teleports again. The Coughing, boom, 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 ricochets around the ruins until it slams into Sadie. And, sends her into the ground. Leaving a cloud of smog. You get back to your feet and come out.
Sandra, are you okay?
Oh my god, that was horrible. What just happened? You were trying to save me, and then you dabbed into my throat and threw your coffee. How would that help me in any way?
It's how I helped my son whenever he was feeling bad.
Dab on him.
Oh my
Son,
god.
you feel like shit? Oh, dab. Oh,
I think
yeah.
I got the flu.
Make you feel better?
The pain away.
Guess who's not sick? Me.
We never get sick at the academy.
Exactly. Now you're getting it, Bippy.
I never remember the name of your academy. The full, what does it actually stand for?
Darwin's Academy for Boys.
Okay, that's right. Now,
One of the other remedies to anything besides dabbing is getting a drink.
I think a drink would really help my throat.
Yeah. A non-alcoholic, of course.
Alcohol actually helps.
Where are you?
Literally 12.
Yeah. Where are you going to get a drink again?
To the vending machine.
Oh, okay. You head to Pokemon Center and you see that there is this vending machine, but it's like archaic. It's like one of those like old timey vending machines that's like wooden, and you kind of like hit like a weird button, and you don't even get to see the item you're gonna get. It's just gonna pop out.
I went to hit the machine with a dab, so I don't.
You hit Sadie in the throat like one more time
God.
as you're trying to get that. So you go to the vending machine and then you spend. I want to say it's like, what are you getting? A lemonade or just water?
Orange juice.
Here, buy yourself something nice. I can.
That's $500, but you gave the money, so subtract 500 Poké dollars.
No, I'm making her pay for it.
You're making me pay for it. You said you were gonna get me a drink.
You said get yourself something nice, like you're handing them money, but you just didn't.
Just go, get yourself something nice. Just go shop.
Get yourself something nice.
Get out of my sight.
No wonder your child left. Oh my god.
God.
Literally had no food, no drink. Just was starving on the floor.
Yeah.
Like,
Get yourself something nice.
I imagine like Polonius would come up to you and be like, "Dad, I'm getting bullied real bad," and you would just go, "Have you tried killing them?"
God.
I mean, yeah.
The violence. It's there.
So you grab yourself a drink and you slurp it up and you feel better, but your voice is still a little messed up.
Yeah. Part of me was thinking it would be funny if I just changed the accent I had.
So you went southern.
Southern for the rest of the day.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey guys. I guess the string helped. It didn't help my.
I mean, you kind of sound like Miley Cyrus right now.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be Miley Cyrus. I got the best of both.
Holy shit! That was.
You put on a blonde wig. You're Hannah Montana now.
No, that was Hannah Washington, baby.
Florida.
Yeah.
So through drinking the drink, Sadie just completely changes for just today.
You go, oh,
Yeah.
new character unlocked.
I
Yeah.
got the limo route.
All right. So yeah, you go to the Pokemon Center and you heal up your boys. They are all full health now. And it's not late night. It's like really early morning, so it's still pretty dark out. So you're exiting Emerald Vale back onto Route 1, and as you're going there, you notice a strange individual along the route. The person appears to be some kind of traveling salesperson, with a large satchel thrown over their shoulder and a wooden shelf hung from their neck. On this shelf are piping hot puffins, still steaming in the morning air. As you approach, he calls out to you. "Oh, hello there. I have fresh puffins for sale. Only 100 Poké dollars a piece. They're fresh baked this morning. I'm sure you Pokemon will love them."
I can't cross campaigns. I was gonna ask if they're meat filled.
They don't know about this, you know?
That's fair. Are the puffins meat filled?
Oi, I can't particularly say that I partake in the meat of Pokemon, but they might have a little something in there.
Can I get 3 dozen?
That is 100 Poké dollars each, my friend.
Can I get 3 dozen?
Sure. That's how much is that?
3,600.
3,600.
I got $25,000.
Oh, perfect. I'll give you a whole bag of them. And he pulls out a big old sack from his backpack, and he slams them onto the ground in front of you. $36,000, my good sir.
3,600, please.
3,600.
I'm already.
I don't know what accent I'm doing.
I don't know either.
I was trying to do Scottish, but then I don't think that really worked at any point. All right, $3,600. I'll take that. And he takes the money from you, and he gives you, what is that? Oh my God, 36 puffins. You can put 36 puffins in your inventory.
Okay, sick.
Allie, steal one. You're a thief. Just steal some.
I could steal one. I'm gonna say Sadie heard the whispers of Cornelius and decided to be sneaky
And try to take some.
and steal some.
Can you give me a stealth check?
I cause a distraction by doing the dab dance. I take a bite out of one of the meat pies and I say, "By George, this is delicious!" And I start dabbing
Spinning around circles and dabbing.
to distract the.
The guy looks at you and goes, "Oh, I'm sure they're delicious. They're more for your Pokemon, but all right. I guess you could eat those too."
You're at 35 pies.
Wait, you took one of mine? I thought you were just saying you took one out of the cart.
No, I haven't paid for it.
I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
I got a 6.
Poffin.
You did not succeed on that one.
Even with my distraction?
You can roll one more dice and see what you get.
2.
You still don't succeed. You kind of try to sneak around while Cornelius was doing this dance to lift a Poffin or two from his bag. And as soon as you like kind of got behind him and were reaching up, he spun around and he grabbed your arm and he went, "Oi, that's not very kind now. However, your friend here has done me quite a good service in getting a good number of Poffins, more than I thought I was going to sell today. So I'm feeling generous.
From your Poffin for every 10.
No, I will give you a Poffin." And he hands you one cute Poffin, I guess. He looks back and he's like, "Well, it seems like my services are completely rendered." He flips his coin appreciatively into the air. "I'm glad to make some happy customers. You'll never find better Poffins than these. Hope to see a tree around in the future." And with that, he vanishes right before your eyes, as if he blinked out of existence.
He was an Abra.
From where he stood, a business card flutters to the ground. You pick it up, and it reads, "Jay's Traveling Shop. You'll always find what you need when you need it."
Dude, I'm so excited for when we do get a contest and I get shove his Poffins down one Pokemon's throat.
You need to look tough.
You look tough, cute, cool, smart, and cool.
Tough, cute, smart, cool, and cool.
Beautiful.
There you go. No, you need that for your Feebas that you get.
Who says I'm getting a Feebas?
Next tall grass, you just see a Feebas going. Now that you have a bunch of Poffins, this might be a good time for you guys to get to know your Pokemon. You guys got like a sizable team with you at this point. Would any of you like to take a moment to just appreciate your guys?
Oh boy.
I'm trying to remember who everyone has.
I have Soft, Squishy, and Squelchy.
Do you want to like send them all out right now?
Sure.
So yeah, you set up a little camp. It's almost like someone left a bonfire nearby. Bippy, you send out, what were their names again?
Soft, Squishy, and Squelchy.
Who are?
Soft is my Castilian Snom. Squishy is my Castilian Baneri. And Squelchy is my Wimpod.
Right. Cornelius, we'll get to you. Sadie, you send out, you have 3 Pokemon too, right?
Yes, I have. I send out Scorn, which is Skorupi. I send out Mushy, who is a Shroomish. And I send out Abby, who is an Abra, a Castilian.
It kind of goes for your throat for a second. You go, mm-mm, mm-mm, and he goes, all right.
I don't know why it has such a thing with my throat.
It does like to hang around your shoulders. I think it was just a bit too aggressive that time.
Yeah, I got too excited.
Do you want to keep like Abra on your shoulder?
Yeah, I go up to Abra and I say, "Listen, you got too close to choking me out last time. We can't have this kind of relationship. So I will let you climb on my back. But you need to be gentle. You promise?" I hold up my pinky.
You know Abra's how they make like the Abra.
Does it have pinkies?
It has 4 fingers. It's like this.
Okay. I can it grab all of my pinky with all of its fingers? I want a really close up of this anime.
You got a really close up, like. Well, I'm probably just gonna do a still of you and Abra like being really
holding each other. Yeah. I reference my Skorupi. I say, "Scorn, you have been such a wonderful presence since day one. I really appreciate everything you're doing for me. And Shroomish, Mushy, so cute. Love you. Let's keep poisoning these crazy, crazy people."
Shroomish.
That was a shy guy.
That was it. Just sound like a shy.
Shroomish. I can't wait for the Pokemon game where it's a side scroll where you're stepping on Shroomish.
Oh god.
Sorry, what was that?
I let them hang out outside for a little bit with us.
Yeah, do you want to like break up the Poffin you got?
Can I split it up?
Yeah, I don't think it'll get the effects.
No, it's just
It'll boost their friendship.
It's we're friendship boosting.
They make them like you a little bit more.
Okay, cool.
Cornelius, did you want to send your Pokemon out too?
10 hut!
I thought it was gonna be, why would I want to do that?
Coughing salutes you with the arms it doesn't have.
Joffrey.
What do you mean, the beefy arms?
Joffrey fully
The
salutes.
It does have beefy arms.
Yeah, it pulls at its arms again and goes. "Bleh, bleh."
Joffrey, Ashley,
Marshall. Yeah, Cole definitely like salutes you very aggressively. Marshall seems like I don't really want to, that kind of energy. And Sableye, what's the name of Sableye?
Ashley.
Ashley hands are like full of gemstones, and it kind of goes, I can't. It just kind of goes. Then it just all right, and it like just kind of
Yes.
How did we settle on the name Ashley?
I don't remember how we got there again.
For both genders.
Just a gender neutral Ashley.
Ashley.
All right. All right.
Ashley, Cole, Joffrey, you've made me proud. Marshall, when I first met you,
Ratana.
you reminded me of my son.
Nah.
You seemed pretty disappointing and useless.
Nah.
But my God, did you prove me wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Ratata,
Now,
Dad.
as much as a son to me as my disappointment is, to all four of you, I salute you.
Ratata's like tears glistening in his eyes. Dad. And what do you do, Bippy?
I'm gonna have a picnic with 35 poffins
Right now?
right now.
Who do you have again? You have Snom.
I have soft squishy. and
Soft
squelchy.
Squishies. Right. The Baniri and the Wimpod. Not three Pokemon I think are particularly known for being the eating Pokemon.
You gotta be careful.
Well, not Casteel Region, but
So you had those guys out and you just drop a mountain of Poffins onto the ground.
yeah.
And Squishy.
Who?
No, Soft.
You get
Soft is Snom.
Yes.
Soft
Yeah.
up to it and goes, oh. like his little butt mouth opens up and just like starts.
I gotta figure out how to divvy these up.
Okay, Baniri goes up and goes, Baniri. They're all getting the same voice.
They'll all eat
Baniri.
one of each. They'll all eat one of
Baniri.
each.
Baniri.
It's an Italian.
It's Mario. It's Mario. He literally looks like Mario. He looks like he's wearing overalls.
That's fair.
He sees Mushy and just goes, jump on the Mushy. Baniri. Baniri. And he goes to jump on Mushy, but you pull him away. And then you drag him back. Baniri. And so he eats like 5 of them. Snom is still struggling with the one right now. Squelchy squelches up to
Squelches up.
Squelches up to the pile of Poffins and goes and nervously eats like one and then backs away. Sees no one's gonna stop him and goes up and eats another. He eats like 3 of them.
Okay.
And then you pick up the rest of the Poffins because they didn't eat the rest of them right now. Like Baniri is like laying over with its like hand on its stomach, like I am stuffed, cannot eat anymore. Then you pull out like a stack of rare candies. Go, not yet. So while you're all having this nice moment of food, you've decided that you're gonna also take some time to train your guys. So Bippy, what are you doing with your Pokemon right now?
I'm training their speed. I got agility training going on.
So what do you think you're doing in like this space? Just
Oh.
running back and forth?
No, they're doing the pacer test.
The fitness grab pacer test is a multi-robac, multi-accuracy test.
Yes, exactly. I'm
One.
doing the pacer test with
Stop.
a Snom, a Wimpod, and a Baniri.
The Wimpod's pretty fast. The Baniri's pretty fast. The Snom is just you went 1. Stop. And it was like it had barely moved past the line you drew in the sand.
Yeah.
Cornelius, what are you doing with your Pokemon?
Dab.
Is this the brutal training?
Yes.
And you're forcing your Pokemon to dab? Again, Sableye is there like, I don't want to drop my
Pick up
gemstone.
the pace, Ashley.
Sableye. And just gemstones are flying everywhere. They're just like scattered on the ground. They're digging into your other Pokemon because it's like stealth rock. It's like, everyone just gives Sableye a big wide berth while they're doing this. Coughing. Goes, ooh.
I really need like some.
I already have a drawing of coughing dabbing.
I know. I just want
Like-
to really like. I want like a wet sound for every time the arms have to like force themselves out. And, like.
Here's the thing. Does Weezing have 4 arms or just 2 arms? Or is one of the heads an arm?
No, it's 3 arms. It's 2 on the main body and 1 little baby arm on the side a little bit.
Yeah, it's backwards.
Exactly.
For the focus training. All right, everyone pick up the rocks, and now we meditate. Get into position, and it's cross-legged.
They're all like a little bit like riled up. They're like, ha, 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 ha. After that brutal training, they're like seething. And they're like, everyone, all right, calm down now.
Focus the anger.
Focus the
and let it
anger.
work.
Pick up the rocks.
They went from anger management to therapy, and then like.
And now they're all like picking up Sableye's rocks and holding them in their hands. They're like, like trying to calm down. as they're finished up, they give them back to Sableye, and Sableye goes, Sableye, thank you. You know?
Now I'm like, Dad. Dad.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Bob Ross.
Yoga dabbing.
So you've trained up your boys. There was one other person on your team that I don't think I would talked about. Gola obviously was dabbing the whole time. Marshall was busy kind of trying to steal a couple more poffins from Toby.
I allow it.
Not Toby.
Marshall rolled a 9, bitch.
Marshall stole a poffin from Toby.
All right, it was a beautiful pop.
No, you're taking a smart pop.
And who's Toby?
Keep saying Toby.
Oh my God! Marshall stole a poffin from Bippy.
You're taking a smart pop.
He took a smart
Equal me
poffin.
out to 5 each.
So he got a little smarter. And being a little bit smarter made him realize that training's fucking bullshit and he doesn't need to do it. So he did it, but he wasn't as dedicated. He still gets all the effects. He just watching everyone else training was like exhausting for him. Like with what Marshall turns into, we can't not steal a poffin. All right. So what do you do, Sadie?
Sadie has the feature inspired training, so that's the evasion that we were talking about earlier, the bonus too. But I also have tutoring. When activated this feature, select a move known by either yourself or 3 of your Pokemon. 3 of my Pokemon all know struggle. This move is mastered. So they all master struggle.
So what? How do you think you do this?
I'm gonna go around in a little circle with my Pokemon. We're gonna hold hands, Kumasaka it, and talk about our personal struggles.
In the background.
In the background.
So I was Pokemon just dab.
Dab. All right, guys. So what is bothering you?
The scram booster test.
I, Sadie, came here to mentor you 3 because I'm going to be your mother. And you listen to me.
I'm gonna be your mama.
I'm gonna be
I
your
am
mama.
So I'm going to tutor you, and I don't know how to make all of them mastered, but I plan to master the struggle.
You've mastered struggle. You can write that down just to make sure you know that. So it's now the sun is like risen. It's starting to rise. It's becoming day, and you decide it's time for you to start going on to the next town. So you head over to Cobalt Town. You can easily see it from the route you're on that it's not that far away. The Casteel region is not an immensely large region. As you approach Cobalt Town, you see it is similar to Emerald Vale. This is another rather small village, home to only a few handfuls of houses, not nearly as sprawling as Bronze City. Situated along the river that cuts through the Casteel region, this town seems to be home to many a fisherman, with rowboats populating the docks along the river and large fishing nets hung out to dry. On the side of the town nearest to you, you see that there are several large structures appearing to be ruins from long ago. One is a kind of entryway surrounded by many collapsing marble pillars, while another looks to be almost identical to the Crystal Temple, except this one is decorated similar to a thunderstorm, with golden inlay representing lightning going down each stone-like pillar. As you get close to these ruins, you see Morgan waiting for you in the center of the road. And she goes, "Oh, good, you made it. And not too bad timing either," she says, looking down at her wrist, which does not appear to sport any type of timekeeping device. She turns to look behind her, where you can see the Casteel region's mighty castle bulwarked atop a large cliff. Emerald Vale may be a cultural touchstone of our region, but this town contains many a secret, too. She nods to the enormous structure to your left, ones we still only hope to uncover. This is why I thought it might be a fitting place for you to unravel some secrets of your own. That and the people of Emerald Vale can be a little bit cagey about Pokemon battles inside their town. As she says this, she pulls 3 Pokeballs from her belt. Would you guys be up for a quick battle? Don't worry, I won't go too hard on you.
How about you tell me the secret of where the fuck my son is?
Who's... I don't think you've talked... Have you talked to me about your son before?
What you gonna say? Have you talked to me before?
Sorry, have you ever spoken to me before?
Yes.
Your son, I was assuming that we have had this conversation before. I was actually asking around the town, because I know that Ignatius said he had stolen a boy in his town. There has been some talk in this town about a kid showing up. It might be good, though, for you to talk to the locals. They have the information a little better than I do.
Fight you? Goodbye.
Well, you don't want to know how the unknown can, like, enhance your powers and your Pokemon?
Fine.
I thought so. Thought you'd be interested by that one. Everyone else down for a battle?
I would love to battle.
Let's go.
Winner gets the rest of the poffins.
No.
From behind you, you hear a nasally voice speak up. Excuse me, but you weren't going to leave me out of this, were you?
Yes, we were.
Yes, yeah, absolutely we will.
Go away.
Actually, please leave.
I throw coffee.
You turn to see
Joffrey, get him.
You turn to see Elmer running up to meet you. He pauses where the coughing is and moves it with his hands and walks around. He joins Morgan and turns to face you all. Now that we're not holding our punches, I wanted a chance to show you what me and my Pokemon can really do. Oh, Elmer, this battle's not really meant to... You want to show them what the Unown can do? Yeah, that's what I plan to do. As he says this, he lifts his hat and out flies the Unown exclamation mark,
That's accurate.
which hovers above his head like a quest marker. Yes, well, okay. I guess you can join this battle too, she says, like giving you kind of like a pained look. But if you lose, I do not want to hear about it. Oh, you do not need to worry, Morgan. I couldn't possibly lose to these three trainers. Yes, but you already did. That was no. I just said I was holding back then. Oh, okay. Well, are we all ready for this battle then?
I turn my invisible hat backwards.
I turn my very, very visible hat forwards.
Nice.
I do have a hat.
You do have a hat on.
I know, I know.
Cornelius goes, nothing. Pippa, you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a
Put tat
360.
back on.
Yeah.
Sadie, you have like your little nurse's cap.
Yes.
You're just gonna go, throw it on the ground.
Yeah, I take out my hair. I rip it off. Throw it
No
back.
more time for this. And
You said you ripped your hair off.
then for the sake of drawing, you do pick it up and just put it back on.
That's fine.
Do 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 do. Battle 1. I fucking hate you guys. I fucking hate you guys so much.
Oh my god, so fucking funny.
Hey, this is terrible. Guys, I feel like I'm being bullied.
You deserve it.
Holy shit.
As the battle ends and Elmer recalls his Eevee, Morgan turns to you and goes, so just to recap, you guys can use your Unown to use a special ability once per battle, and that right now includes raising a stat by 1 point, but in the future, it could be other things if you do more trials. Anyway, oh, what's that?
Oh my god, I'm gonna evolve right now.
Yeah. You hear like a little buzz in your ball. And you get ready to pull out your Pokeball, but you turn to Scorn, who's already on the field. You see it's glowing. Sadie, are you comfortable with Scorn evolving?
B. It's B.
Scorn begins to glow, and as it does, its body begins to stretch. Its head like twists around a couple times, and its arms begin to grow larger as new arms also start to pop out of its head, and then they kind of suck back in a little bit, and the light fades, and you are left with a Castilian Drapion. Soft squishes its eyes shut. The gemstone on its back begins to glow and like start crunkling over and consuming the Pokemon, and it starts lifting into the air as the gems like expand out into this like geometric structure. The light fades and your Snom has evolved into Crystallix. As for Golett begins to glow and shimmer and just get bigger and bigger and bigger until it's about the same height as you are.
He's 9'2".
Oh. He gets to be about your height and you go, oh, comfortable. And then gets taller and taller until it is finally much bigger than you are.
I think all of these Pokemon are so perfect for each of us.
Yeah.
They really are.
And you now have a Castilian Golurk. Oh, Abra also evolves. Do you want Abra to evolve?
Yeah.
Abra jumps around your neck one more time, except it also begins to glow and you go, ah!
Too much.
Too much. But then the pain seems to relieve as its feet hit the ground. And it kind of gets a little bit to be about the same height as you now. And it lets go. And you have a Castilian Kadabra. All your Pokemon have just evolved. And Morgan goes, very good. You three really are something. I knew you could win. I didn't. What the hell? I was going all out and you still beat me. That's bullshit. Elmer, please, no one likes a sore loser like we've been saying.
We don't like you when
We've
you're
been,
winning either.
we've been saying this. No one likes a sore loser, Elmer. Yeah, no one likes a kiss ass either, Morgan. Oh, well, maybe I should tell my father that then. Yeah? And what are you trying to apply with that, Morgan? Huh? I'm saying you kissed my dad's ass. I thought that was pretty obvious, Elmer. Thought your excellent deductive reasoning would have figured that one out. Elmer was... And for a moment, before storming off, you think he might be crying. And then he's gone. He just runs off. Yes. Morgan watches him go and goes, oh, I probably was too hard on him.
No.
I should go make sure he's okay.
You weren't hard enough.
Well, I think we have a different parenting philosophies.
Punch him next time.
And no, I wasn't implying that he's my son. He is not my son. Anyway, she begins to rush off, but before she does, she pauses, seeing and to remember something. Oh, if you would like to know more about the unknown, you should challenge the guardian at the Storm Temple. That being said, I don't think that the caretaker Jules is currently around. You should ask around town and see if you can find where they went. With that, Morgan rushes off to find Elmer and leaves you in the town. You are now in Cobalt Town. What would you like to do?
I want to check the trash cans.
All right, checking the trash cans. Roll me for perception, please.
I'm going to go heal up my Pokemon.
I also want to heal up mine as
So
well.
you guys go off to the Pokemon Center to heal up. And what are you doing?
8.
All right. That's better than any of your previous rolls. Looking for trash.
Yeah, I know.
You incorporate any of your Pokemon with you? Or do you just search by yourself?
Why don't you
Are we all
use your
healed up now?
unknown?
Well, you went to look for trash first.
Wimpod's helped me out. and Baneri. I'll put the two that are alive.
They're scurrying around. Baneri's like jumping, boom, to boom, to boom, looking into trash cans, comes back down, goes to the next one. Wimpod's like scurrying under buildings,
Wait,
trying
do I
to
get
dig
to,
what he can.
like, to get-
Roll me 2 more d6.
Okay, wait, am I rolling for their pluses?
No, just roll 2 d6, add to yours.
Yeah, 4d6 plus 1. Oh my god. Okay, it's 8
Okay.
and 12.
And roll me for Baneri. 3.
8.
You and Baneri don't find anything.
Okay.
However, Wimpod comes back to you, having gone under a lot of buildings, and is holding in its mouth a bone.
A rare bone?
A rare bone.
Ooh.
Now that my Pokemon
Yeah.
are healed, I want to send my Rattata and my Sableye to go look for things in the trash.
God. Your Rattata and your Sableye?
Alright, I'll start with Rattata. 14.
Okay. And what does Sableye get?
12.
People start, like, noticing you and go, They get, like, the angry face from Stardew Valley. They go,
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
Too bad.
Why are they rummaging our trash cans? You, looking through the trash cans, don't find anything. Rattata is running around the different buildings, running around the trash can areas, and finds an old apple core.
Leftovers!
And now you can put leftovers in Rattata's held item.
Oh, it goes on Rattata?
He picked it up.
Oh, shit.
And your Sableye found another gem, but not one of his gems, like a different gemstone, like a bag of sand that are all glowing. You can Stardust. You can. It's not going to be in the game. You can add 2,500 to your total.
Sadie, you gotta check the trash too.
So Sadie still hasn't learned about this trash endeavor, but she still knows how to pickpocket.
Can you roll me for stealth again?
But can all my Pokemon do it with me? I'm going to train them to be good
Do
pickpockets.
they all have stealth? Every Pokemon that fails this roll is going to get detected. What'd you get?
11
11.
for Kadabra. And then for Shroomish, I do 3 of those, right? It's 13.
Just pilfering this town.
Hey, everyone's distracted by these people going through their trash.
Not realizing you're pilfering their pockets. So you got 11 with that one?
I got 13.
13. And what did you get for stealth?
I got snake eyes.
And what did your last one get?
So that would be 12.
All right. All of you are terrible at looking for things,
Pokemon?
but your Pokemon are great at it. So as you're like getting caught trying to pickpocket people, and everyone's like, "Oh no, 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 no!"
Red hair.
They're like grabbing you by the wrist and like pulling you over to Cornelius, who's like also digging in trash, and goes, "Guys, get the fuck together. Get together." Meanwhile, Kadabra went, Kadabra, teleported behind him, Kadabra, poof, and teleported away. And they just picked their wallet, and you get like $5,000. Drapion, so Scorn, had grabbed a disc-looking item from somebody, and they hand it to you, and it says HM05 Fly. You got a disc for Fly. Did you want to ask around town first, or do you want to go to the shop first? So the shop, it says Felix's Fishery.
I would say ask around town first, because if there's something that we need to buy when we go to the shop.
You want to find somebody? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna, like? I'm a random person. What do you do?
What's up, dog? Anything I need to check out around this town? This is my first time being here.
Sup? Hold on.
What's up?
Sup?
Sup.
Sup.
What's up? Sup.
Oh. Hold on. What's up? Sup? What doesn't start with an S? All right. Anyway. So what's up?
Sky. No, this is my first time in this town. Is there anything I need to see about this town? Anything I need to look around for? Talk to? Anything I need to talk to? What are the
Did you
sights
forget
to
the
see?
thing that you were supposed to be doing?
What are the sights to see?
Well,
I know what I need to be doing. This is what I'm doing.
we're not a really big town. We don't got like a crazy amount of stuff. We have the obviously the Storm Temple, but you need to get permission from Jules to go in there. And we have that other the old temple that we're still like, I don't know if we know what that was about. It just is.
Okay.
It's like old and I respect it,
All right.
but I don't know what it's about. We're still figuring that one part out.
Where could I find this Jules?
Oh, Jules, I haven't seen Jules in like a day actually. I don't think I've seen them since yesterday.
And where were they last seen?
Hold on. I'm not. I like Jules, but I haven't talked to them in a minute.
I come up behind.
Yeah, you're gonna come up?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Have you heard of the Bofa?
The Bofa what? What does Bofa mean?
Wrap it up. Do it.
I don't understand. Wait, you just said Bofa and you just didn't say anything. I'm a little confused here. A Bofa what? I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Bofa these nuts.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, also, have you seen a little twerp running around Wee Chin? Kind of looks like me a little bit. It's just Felonious.
Oh, wait, hold on. I assume someone you just showed up like recently?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm not the person to ask about these things. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl, can you come over here? Oh, hey, guys. My name's Daryl.
Hey, Daryl.
Hey, nice to meet y'all.
Have you heard of Bofa?
Bofa what? No. Stop. Don't fall for this. He's gonna just make his nuts joke. What do you mean his nuts? He got both of them?
Both of these nuts, Daryl.
Oh,
Both of these
shit.
nuts.
God damn, he got me good there. What was the question? Oh, these guys were wondering where Jules went, and also I think they were asking about that kid who showed up like a few days ago. Oh, that kid. Oh yeah, Finn. Yeah. So they showed up.
Finn?
Yeah, well, you think they go around by their full name all the time?
It would be Phil,
Phil,
though.
maybe.
Felonious, not what?
That's the name they gave me. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't think we're looking at the same person.
Anyway, so this kid showed up in town about like 3 or 4 days ago, and they were going on. They seemed like they were trying to go on an adventure, like explore some things they never got to explore before. Like they seemed really surprised by the existence of Pokemon. I gotta be honest. It did seem like they never knew that these things existed, which is kind of crazy because the Pokemon are everywhere. Anyway, so. This kid, they were hanging out here for a few days, and then one day I think it was like a new moon, and now there's a thing that goes on. Anyway, this long story short, they saw this mansion out in the fields, and they were like, "Hey, what's that?" And I said, "That's a mansion right there. Don't go near it. That thing's cursed." And they went, "All right," and so they went off to find it. And I had said, "You shouldn't do that," and they said, "Nah." And they went off to find it, and I haven't seen them since that day.
That can't be my son. This boy you speak of is too articulate.
Well, I'm paraphrasing. Well, I don't know what to tell you. That's the only kid that came through here. They weren't from around here. They were coming in by these 2 weird Pokemon. One that kind of looked like a fucked up Skitty, and another that looked like a fucked up Eevee.
Fucking Skitties and Eevees. It's them.
All right, well.
All right, just be careful of the pandemic.
The what?
Everyone's coming down with Sugma.
Wait, what's Sugma? I never heard of that one.
Sugma nuts.
Oh, shit. God damn it, y'all get me every time.
Definitely also has the everlasting effects of Ligma as well.
What's lit? No.
Ligma balls, Daryl.
God damn it. I love outsiders. They always bring in fun little anecdotes with us, don't they? Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's right. The kid, he disappeared like a couple days ago. He hasn't been back since then.
I think he's dead.
I just need the body.
Look, do me a real solid favor and look out in that field, please. You turn around.
I gotta roll for perception. A 10.
Just 3-1.
You turn around and you look at the field, and you don't see a mansion. You see the walls.
You don't see a field.
You see the walls looping around the whole region until you get to the river and from Emerald Vale, but you don't see anything else out there besides maybe some old ruins. They're all stone little structures. You don't see a mansion. And then you turn back to him and you're like, yeah. You see any mansion out there?
No.
Yeah, that's right. It's fucking cursed. I see that shit maybe once a month and it's gone.
Is it the same time every month?
Yeah, I think it only shows up on a new moon.
What's the new moon?
Sadie shows up.
After covering her ears for the past 10 minutes.
Those were the 7th Pokemon games.
A new moon is like, you know when the moon, you can't really see it very well, it's like all dark? That's considered a new moon because the sun is behind the earth, so it can't hit the moon.
So when's the next new moon?
Probably a month from now. It was like only like 2 days ago, right? It was like the other day.
Daryl,
Yeah?
you want to see a new moon? I just pulled down my pants and showed my ass.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, god, I'm getting out of here. Wait, Daryl, they were wanting to know about Jules, too. Ah, that's another person I can't seem to find. Jules went out into the field like yesterday, and they haven't come back. I think they were going out to research some new...
Where does Jules live?
Jules? In here, in this town.
Like, where specifically is their house?
I think they're next to the fishery.
Okay, thanks.
Well, all right. Do you want to know why they went into the field?
Nah, it's okay.
All right. See ya.
I would like to know.
Yeah, I would also like to know, please. Cornelius is gone. Get out of the room. You don't get to know.
Cornelius goes off to search Jules' house.
They always like, oh, you want to know? So, from what I could tell from when I was talking with Jules, sounded like they were really interested in learning about this Pokemon called Ipichu, which has been showing up a lot recently. And I'm old enough to tell you that I'd never seen one of them dang Ipichus like 20 years ago, but it's been becoming more and more popular, I guess. So those dang guys are out in the field, and Jules, I know, what is looking for them. Ipichus. Anyway, they're out in the field somewhere, and I don't know anything about them.
I would like to stop by the fishery before going to the field.
Did you want to go to Jules' house?
Yeah, I'm robbing Jules' house.
It's locked.
That's what I figured. so that's why I'm going to the
Sableye
fishery.
shadow sneak to the other side to unlock it.
Roll me for stealth for Sableye, 3d6.
Ooh. 11.
Nope.
Okay, Golette, kick the door in.
Someone comes by and goes, hey, what are you doing? That's Jules' house.
I'm doing a wellness check.
I have to draw Jules' house now, I guess. I mean, who even are you? No, I don't never seen you around here.
Oh, Morgan sent us.
Morgan?
Yeah.
Roll me for deception. In charisma.
Fuck.
No, guile. Roll me for guile.
4.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't.
Swear.
No.
Here's my unknown.
I want to. Now that's impressive, but I'm one of Jules' closest friends, and I can tell you for what that you are not. I've never seen you around.
What's her starting 3 Pokemon for easy fight that she's doing just to teach?
I never battled Jules.
Then how are you really her friend?
We hang out in the free time.
Nah, she battles her friends.
No, we chill out. We hang out by the road. Also, incorrect. They do not use she, her pronouns.
They.
There you go.
So how are you really their friend?
So you don't know, though. Get out of here.
Fishery.
Fishery.
I love vision.
All right. So you head over to the fishery. It's a big building. It's probably one of the bigger buildings in this town.
Okay.
And you open up the doors to a large showroom with displays and racks and cabinets full of fishing supplies and related things. You see things, unlisted fish cuts also. Insert random
What kind of fish?
Fish.
This is a world of Pokemon.
unlabeled fish
Yeah.
fillets. And at the counter of the shop, you see a taller gentleman with blonde hair wearing a green shirt, and across his shirt in big bold letters is the name Chris. So for those who don't know, which should be most people, Chris is a reoccurring character who shows up in every single one of my campaigns, and he's just a very nice man who goes through some weird adventures.
Sucks.
Honestly, I think he's really the evil person in this entire.
You come into the shop and you hear, "Hi, my name is Chris. I run this shop. This is Chris's fish shop. I know that the sign says Felix's fish shop. Don't worry, I do have a replacement sign coming soon. I recently bought this shop from Felix, hence Felix's fish shop. I know it can be a little confusing. Anyway, I can get you any fish or fish-related products."
I would like a Milo take, please.
Now that is a tough question, because I don't...
That wasn't a question.
I might have a fee bass if you're interested in buying a fish.
How much?
Now, fee bass are not easy to come by, especially because I don't have a second one, so I couldn't breed any. So I have just the one. I could part with a fee bass for $50,000.
I'll give you 10.
Well, I said 50, so I don't think I'm in the game for bargaining, but
I'll give you 10.
maybe 45?
I will give you 11.
So 45?
11.
You run a hard bargain. I like your jip, 40.
12.
I don't think this is working the way you think it is.
Excuse me, Chris. What other
Hi.
things do you
Yeah, I was
have?
gonna ask, what's their full stock?
So we have fish and fish-related products.
Full stock. Can you say every single fish and fish?
Well, we have old rods. We have good rods. We also have super rods. So you can get a fishing lure, get a water filter for $500. It can ensure that the river or pond water you drink is clean.
Okay.
Really good for fishing.
What other fish do you got?
Fish?
Yeah, fish.
Well, if you want to know about the types of fish that I have, I can show you right now. And Chris turns and he pulls open, he pulls this line, which opens this curtain at the back of the shop that you now realize was there, revealing a massive fish tank. And it is filled with Magikarp.
Okay.
And, however, you notice amongst these regular Magikarp, you see a Feebas, you see a single Feebas, and you also see one golden Magikarp.
Which is the golden Magikarp.
The golden Magikarp. Well, that is a very good question. I know that's a lot of people got their eyes on that one. That is 1 million Pokédollars.
I'll give you 10.
Well, I said 1 million, so I think we need to go a little higher than that.
Okay, I need to propose this to you, Josh.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna buy a super rod and a lure
Okay.
and secretly fish for that Pokemon. I will pay the 16.5 for all of those items.
Sure. Well, I'm really glad you're willing to purchase a fine old fishing rod from me, Chris.
I'll give you 20K for the Phoebus.
Can I bring you up to 25,000?
Yes.
All right, you have a deal.
Oh my god.
Lawrence joins the team.
Lawrence.
It's level 1. Now I gotta go get another one of those. I need to get one of those super rods, and I'll have to fish.
For 50K.
Huh?
I'll sell you one for 50K.
No, he does not take that. Sometimes it's just about a good fishing trip.
Precisely. I want to fish behind his back for the golden Magikarp.
How do you want to... First off, I'm trying to find the fishing lure, so I can give you the price of that.
Okay. I thought it was 1,500.
Yeah, it probably was. All right, so your total is 16,500 for the fishing rod and the lure.
I'm also gonna do that probably. Where's the lure though? Excuse me, Mr. Chris.
Yes,
Do you have any special items that aren't fishing based?
this is a fishingery.
What now?
A fishingery. Fish shop.
You
Fishery?
combine fishing and fishery.
Well, little girl, what would you like?
Do you Do you have a master ball?
I do not have one of those.
Well, funnily enough, I got a surplus of them.
Actually, I got a shop. Each one is $1 million. No, I don't have any master balls.
Do you have anything to help a poor little girl like me?
There are some old fillets if you're looking for some fish to eat.
Okay. Sure.
I gotta be honest, they're mostly Magikarp fillets.
I'll take your.
How is that possible?
You can purchase a fillet from him. He'll give you like a handful of fillets for 500 Pokédollars since they're old. So you wanted to. So you want to try and steal the golden Magikarp.
Correct.
How do you want to do this?
I want to ask him about how he's neighbors with Jules.
Oh, you want to know about Jules?
Because we're really worried about her, and we'd like to see if you can get into her house.
Non-binary, but yes.
Wait, Chris's or...
Anyway, sorry. You want to know about...
Would you happen to be able to go and check on them in their house and see if you can get into their house?
I don't think I've heard from Jules in a day. I think they went into the fields yesterday, but I haven't seen from them.
Sadie, you were also possibly going to cause a distraction for me?
Oh, yes.
Could we, for my Pokemon, if you would like to help as well, Sadie.
I'll help.
You want to help too?
If you let me occasionally use a super rod.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, tradesies.
Yeah. If all of our Pokemon could raid the fish tank of normal Magikarp and run out of the shop so he has to chase them.
Or if you want.
Are you going to make this look like an accident?
No, because then he's still there. I need him gone.
But wouldn't he just be in their pure curiosity? You could just grab it and run.
Doesn't anyone know like hypnosis?
On the man?
On the man.
So what do you want to do right now?
I want to completely distract Chris and possibly even get him out of the shop so I can grab the shiny Magikarp.
Can you show us how to fish, Chris?
I actually do give fishing lessons. Would you want to all learn how to fish?
Maybe
I don't have a rod. Those two can go.
Oh, we have practice rods.
I'm not really into fishing,
He really likes
You
watching
bought-
fish swim.
but I would really like.
But you bought a super rod for me.
I got it for him because I knew he wanted to buy the Feebas.
Oh, so it's your rod now.
No, he's borrowing it because it's under lease from me. Like I bought it. It's my money.
Oh, so you're an investment.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want to come with me, we can go learn how to fish.
Sableye, use confuse right.
You're going to let out Sableye? Hey, I have a policy that I prefer if we don't have Pokemon out in the shop.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sableye. I'm sorry. Sableye, confuse right. Go.
Can you roll me for hit?
Bully.
What?
Wait.
No, it's not good.
What is it?
Shit.
What is it?
3.
No. You Sableye's back there like, excuse me, are you trying to confuse me?
No,
We have a strong policy of no Pokemon attacking people.
I'm very sorry. I'm still new to this whole thing.
It is true. He's very new.
Put your Pokemon away.
Okay.
Sucks it back up. Now, are we going to go to fishing classes?
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'd like to.
Achoo! Oh no, I dropped my Pokeball Sableye.
Sir, you need to get a better grip on your balls.
Come on, man.
Sableye, confuse right again.
Sorry, that's cold.
I think I know what's going on here. And Chris pulls out his own Pokeballs. I'm not an idiot. You want to fight me?
Yes.
Yes.
We should do it. We should do it outside so we don't damage any of your property.
That is very fair. Let's go outside.
Wow, what's happening?
You go outside. Chris throws out a Magikarp.
Do whatever status effects that take the longest.
Okay.
I'm going to say this battle's happening in the background.
Yeah.
So they go out to fight.
Yep.
Sadie, do you go to watch them?
I'm gonna stay and look out.
Yeah.
Look at the door. Make sure Chris... Okay, what are you doing?
I assume there's probably fishing nets somewhere around here.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that to swipe up the shiny Magikarp.
You left the super rod with him. All right.
Exactly. I don't need the rod if I got a net.
Yeah, so you climb up. There's so many rods here, too.
I send out Marshall.
So Cornelius is fighting this Magikarp with Marshall, who seems to be his go-to Pokemon now.
It's all part
They
of
bonded. You saw that tear?
Yeah.
Flashback.
Flashback to the time Marshall cried.
Since I had Sableye out.
So you climb up the ladder and you get the net in hand. I need you to do me a double roll for me. First, I need you to roll me for, I think this is gonna be a survival check. Survival is generally like in the wild doing things, so I think fishing would count in that survival check.
Okay.
And can you roll me for focus?
Not
as well.
stealth as well.
No, focus.
Okay.
Because right now you're not being super sneaky. Chris is not even in the store, but you're nervous, so you want to make sure that you're keeping up with it.
If you completely fail, I'm gonna try. If this goes completely horrible.
I really hope. First one's an 8.
Okay, and that was for survival.
Second one's an 8.
You are being very mediocre at this.
Okay.
You sent the net in once, and you've got so many Magikarps. You don't know, there's so many Magikarps in this tank. You're like, oh, there's too many, and they pull you into the tank,
Okay.
into the water.
Well, now that I'm in the water.
You immediately can taste just this horrible shit water
Okay.
from all these Magikarp
Totally fine.
swimming around in it.
Totally
Skills
fine.
is harder
Yeah.
than diamonds.
Now.
Yeah?
I think it's my Wimpod's natural habitat.
That's what you're trying to do.
I would like my Wimpod to both help me and catching this shiny Magikarp.
Okay, so you bring your Wimpod out. What do you want to do? You want to battle the Magikarp?
I would like to battle it so I know that I am one-on-one with it.
You send out your Wimpod while under the water, holding your breath, and the Magikarp is there for sure. So you send out your Wimpod
Yep.
while in this tank,
Yep.
and the Magikarp is facing you.
Yep.
Going, carp. Little golden body shimmering
Yeah.
in the light. So focused on this Magikarp. It's level 5. Bear this in mind. Its speed, 19.
Whoa.
These water Pokemon are fast.
What's Wimpod?
Wimpod's speed set is 10.
So Magikarp goes first.
Yep.
It uses Splash.
Yep.
It goes carp, 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 carp in the water. So it's your turn.
I'm gonna use a Great Ball.
All right. So you're just going to throw a Great Ball right now.
I'm talking Magikarp. We're not talking
All right.
a legendary Pokemon.
Throw me a Great Ball.
Okay. What am I rolling for that? That is a 23,
All right.
which is a 13.
Yeah, you were beating a 60. So you threw your Great Ball through the water. It's like slowed because it's the water, and you went oh, and you swim up to it and you push it until it hits the Magikarp in the face, and the Magikarp goes bloop bloop, and you're focusing on it, bloop bloop, and your eyes start to adjust, bloop bloop, and you realize you are face to face with a Gyarados. Caught
All right.
in this tank.
How big is this tank?
Fading.
Gyarados.
It's a big shot.
Okay, are we talking like Bass Pro level of like aquarium in the back?
Yeah, big tank. Big tank.
Yeah.
And the Gyarados looks at you, and it goes, "Rah," as the Gyarados does.
Yeah. Gyarados.
Sadie comes up to the tank and drops her lure right in front of
You just throw it, and the lure sinks in front of Bippy.
Marshall, use Tail Whip again.
It's just happening in the
This is in the
background.
background.
Magikarp, use Splash. Where's that Gyarados? Hold
You're
on.
a strong trainer, Chris.
He's looking on his belt for the Gyarados. He's like, oh, I left that in the shop.
Don't run away now, Chris. This battle's just heating up.
Yeah.
Time to really get serious. Marshall, Tail Whip.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, back in the fish tank, you're floating there like grabbing the Pokeball,
yeah,
shit water entering your lungs,
sure. Dude, I got dirt in my food inventory slot.
Gyarados sucking in energy, light beginning to swell in its mouth
Is a hyper beam in a fish tank?
as it's about to hyper beam the shit out of you. The water boils, all the Magikarp go swim away.
Just all die. He goes back to a boiled tank of fish.
The Magikarp are going out of the water, flapping on the ground. And the Gyarados releases its hyper beam. The lure that you dropped in the tank is eviscerated immediately.
You can have mine.
At this point, I could steal another one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is eviscerated.
He's gonna come back to the shop and just exploded.
Outside of the shop, you hear something and you turn around, and the whole front of the shop just goes.
With a mixture of like hyper beam light and water.
First, it's a massive beam of energy, and followed by just a of water coming out. Chris goes, "My shop! Oh no! Shit! Magikarp returned!" And he sucks at the Magikarp and he comes running and immediately gets swept away by the water and starts flowing off into the distance.
Since he lost the battle, do I get money?
Like $10.
No, I wanted to drop the 25,000 he just gave me. Oh, no, not 25,000. 5,000.
Like $1,000, $2,000 from his wallet has drifted over towards you, and you stand there like, mission accomplished. You're currently stood in the field you were going to go to anyway, so you're kind of already here.
I will accept no experience on this, to be fair.
Bippy,
Yep.
rough. Sadie, you're stumbling out of the fish shop, like, ho, drenched.
I'm just like
All right. Whoa. Definitely got a little bit of the shit water in your mouth.
Cough up some more.
Go. Water pours out of your mouth. Bippy, you wake up. You're coming to. You can mark 3 injuries on your character sheet.
okay. I'm all the way down from 36 to 32.
And you've taken like 15 damage.
Wait, me?
Yeah. Injuries wise, a massive burn across your chest.
Okay.
Your arm
Bippy is burned.
feels like it might be broken.
Okay.
It's at least sprained. And your left leg is also pretty bad.
Mission accomplished.
But you're laying there, and your left arm, you clutch the great ball with the shiny magic card.
The great ball got disintegrated with everything in it.
Yeah, the magic card's gone. It's destroyed. And you're sitting there real hurt, but you're in the middle of the field. You've like flown all the way into the middle of the field. Cornelius, you turn around and you go, oh, you're on the ground.
How goes it, Pippi?
Mission accomplished, Cornelius. You can hold on to that rod for the time being.
Thank you.
I start.
Just the pool of magic arms that are all flopping.
You throw it into the pool. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sadie, you stumble over. I'm here. Do you want to help Bippy with his injuries?
Yes, I would. I was gonna say I think I can help him because I have medic training.
I'm just going to say you have medical training.
Yeah.
You use a potion on Bippy to help him up.
Okay.
You can heal one of those injuries. What do you think is the most important?
I feel like the arm or the leg. I don't know what feels more.
Considering I'm like pretty high in, I don't know, I'm a juggler, so I like, there's that.
You
one
and your
also.
arm, then you need to walk around this field, so you need your leg,
Well,
but also you don't want a big gaping hole in your chest.
Yeah, that's fine. But I also, like, my height and stuff is acrobatics. So, like, if I don't have one of my legs to, like, really help me through that.
Yeah. I'll make you have to sacrifice something on that.
So I assume, like, not having my arm for the time being means I can't do quick switch.
Yeah, you can't juggle.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leg it is.
Leg.
All right, so we're going to wrap up there. We didn't quite get through everything I wanted to, but we'll probably start there next time.
Yes, and Sadie's voice won't be magically healed.
Yeah. Somehow Sadie will feel better after drinking all the water.
Can I search Chris's shop for a beauty scale?
It's currently flooded.
Okay. I'll use my Phoebus to look for
It's
it.
currently flooded, and Chris is like really fretting around it.
He's not here.
He's in the shop trying
I
to.
thought you said you got like blown away.
We did.
You guys got blown out into the field. He's like back at his shop, like
We came
Trying to
you.
fix it.
He ran back at the shop.
yeah. I don't think you can get any more from him right now.
Welcome to the team, Splashy.
Splashy.
Yeah.
What did you name Phoebus?
Lawrence.
Lawrence. We knew that one.
Oh no, female. It's female.
Sadie.
Next time on the adventures of the Casteel Region. The grass ripple like waves that have sucked up and reclaimed whatever society had once been here.
Holy shit, would you look at that divot?
Sadie was playing hide and seek with her Pokemon in the broken building.
Cornelius just gets a random urge to just like dab and flip off the sky to whatever higher power is looking down on him.
Balls.
All right.
Bippy, help me out of here!
No.
As you step near these rocks, the ground begins to shake. And then it gives way, and you quickly find yourself plummeting through the air. Watching you with apprehension is a tall Pokemon you've never seen before.
Be careful, this ain't no normal trainer battle. Also, who are ya?